FM.
I was going to sign aba yensen komono ase so far some many will say the idea now was Benjamin Asare ebeka ho onyan emaye sa enso na atakomla ono eye NDC communication team member abepiem ewa koma morning boko die
na me adom boko shara nya boko sabat
shara nya boko adedie na esi
say recruitment is the same year and then the
my microphone in me ona
recruitment in same year and then the pressure idea about party ni so and ade so currently so we will be our constituency bi na say who play any important role course e ba so no enya de ketwa because obi afili say ubetimi akebi ade ama no me ho ano wan kasa kwa no hu hihye na nya easy so that is what we are going through as we speak nti ye shen komana say properly we'll delve deep into it
yeah shen komana say in fact that is the first time a person me deal with because we NDC ni and we have seen a lot of people and I say I had a call from a group on a conference call kebi mayo because in fact omukra they have reasons. One, the first there's a lady, a friend of time, person about constituency now. Was no, she's doing her own business. Or call or apply to one of the institutions and come on son as nanka on fundraising a business so you'll be able to employ others. It was a social media campaigner or the party na chiko baby o mama no. Peking crying gesi ye di omako abruchiri ama omako akogye omani ahwe ball de dani ade ade de ombedie di ombedia dani de ombeda die nyina bibia fine. She's shy to even post about NDC again because our girls here Peking crying girls here sometimes no mugu social media no mudi joma amatem and ono oko defend you omo with his own energy, credit and everything when you but these people are mudi atem no monya bibi. Second, omwa guy be was so on you apply class or person or immigration. When your accident some way back and say bui. Yes, bibi said dental bibi inti you disqualified. And these are situations that air cost bebre. They want party executives to talk to, they can't get anybody. I'm a pressure bus system no pa and I know so maybe I want you also feel that pressure in our system. How is the party going to deal with this?
Okay, medical chia 84 amutie obibi amobia and machia adenta constituency for nyina anso amutie issue no ye very complicated in a way because met me as for a very long time ni our man we mu. This is the first time yes and so take this kind of agitations in relation to say yefa obi our security agencies in because from few years ago no even to hear of the fact say yefa nko for police soldier and as immigration no na edin untin wansem the obetiane say you see omu pass it out any pen and now obeti and it started somewhere around 2017 Abra Akufo-Addo take it over. The only time na omu making it public when they realize we are getting close to elections. He said 2020 omu money a bit into the public because of say political reasons. But I think say NDC for this are principle of father for all. No idea in a way no this particular recruitment MYA is not helping us because you see me kai say that me kai me retwe mu no you could see people pass it out from 2017 to 2020 and from 2021 and to 2023 pass it out o share even height impo they are not qualified Oshe Nipano ni teacher. Utu say the person ideally no yes can go through the system. Yeah, ni munkonfo po a omo pass it out, omo timi go through the system during the MPP era. Na omo certificate ko omo de ko en na enya papa. Yes also ni munkonfo po a say be no omo bobo omo aso, omo yi omo hu tattoos na dia dia. And yes say be they were recruited into any special unit, but they were recruited as a normal recruit into the police and then other security agencies. The MPP then overlooked all these things and made sure that their people benefited massively. Thousands of MPP people in Nimomwa, or system Nimwa, ideally no name yes and kum. Jimpo ana yedifa the normal recruits those times, you know, somewhere around I think the 25 years and all that for normal recruit. A bit more than 40 years. Ma maybe I see Eastern region. I see MPP women organizing one of the regions, yes. Oh, I think Eastern region. Ninkofo Kasa confirm said the woman is close to 40 years. Or to me pass it out as a military person. I say be or as an officer, as a normal recruit. It tells you how the MPP were deliberate about making sure that their people get recruited into the security agencies. And now they have flooded the whole security agencies with MPP people. And that is what they did. They were deliberate about it. Yes, you never can create. Those people are also Ghanaians. Only Ghana for anyway, no MPP for Liberia for no for Togo for Amambegum. And equally, no, if NDC as a political party, and then yes, when you are na. Whether you like it or not, an NDC person or two about or year campaign or year rounds and make your party niba power. No, so you got any. So say, 5,000 slots, and that's also 5,000. I'll bet me fadia. Then at least give a certain percentage to the party, and make sure that every constituency has its share. And let the MPs communicate to the constituency. Say, yeah, your constituency no, or mama you say. And then say even the hardworking people now you need more constituency near the beba. Then we can also say say nipa way and onya slots into immigration and I say there. Then means to me ye Jumadin next time I mean because I know I saw this person working. Even though I also work, maybe the person worked more than me. The person's contribution was more than me. So some of their man in your bonnet. Say if yet me yen is sad at least you know a better encouraging go for baby. We must admit, the state of economy now you inherit as NDC from the MPP, you know. Economy, it doesn't support mass employment because all the indicators show that our economy was on its knees. Na ekana ye de IMF akufado di ekoshemu. Ideally, anka ban bia de oba into government, you don't exit with IMF conditionalities. You may go into IMF. This is not the first time you come, but these people left us in an IMF program. So there are certain conditionalities that prevent a bind from also employing. Into one of the means I'll bet matter found for this recruitment into the security services. So the party shouldn't have make it too public. The father for all near too much. Maybe I met a guy, your branch executive, your friend is solicitor. So Tiemia. Identify for Mutieminya, you know the guy called solicitor. He told me, he approached me, no catch him, say, I said, I'm not woman be one in the area. Now, convincing woman, no like, or encouraging into the politics. The woman has a household of about 10. On any man in Kofunya, there are about 10. Or convincing Munina, and now, move to my NDC. If you are Mutim, no, be so NDC. Or move be a portal. Ni mami and son, omunina they went through the system like omu apply. When him say if you know what team no, onu na NDC no okuni ho year campaign no, ni matri ni nyina go through. MPP ni oni ni tifie na ne ba qualify. MPP ni oni tifie na ne ba qualify. And I say wadani laughing stock in the area. Woman now obodua say when your opportunity now so the baby no Obama NDC bioma ade o de be no ompe because the kind of eningwasi pain am na go through simple and MPP ni kra oni ni wo fie no anya bi ɛna ɔno nso anya bia
anka fair enough
ba sɛ ɔno no bɛ campaigni obi anim na ne mma mmiɛnsa baako pa anya bi na NPP ni a ɔne ne wɔ fi akonya bi no ɛne ya sɛ yɛhwɛ the previous trend the NPP for yeah making sure some nkrofo nko ana mo fa mo in the police service wonte ho asɛm mpo wonte ho asɛm na ene akoba ne sɛ yɛn kwan yɛ ba ya ye father for all. Now the question to is that is he really even father for all? And I say yɛn nkrofo ni bi na ehyehyɛ ekyire ɛna ɔmo fix nkrofo bi hyɛ na ɔmo Jesus kan ɔmo say ɔmo fix nkrofo bi hyɛ. That's the question for the gods. And we will urge the president of the republic, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to act. He should act because you see, it's a very big issue. 500,000 applicants. Our economy cannot support even less than 100,000 at a go. To me, because NPP left us with an economy not to say pansam. But kakrana obetimi afano. Make sure that your people also benefit. Politics ne no. Enye asori them ni akase yekowu akoji aketua. We do politics with the intention of benefiting here. A lot of people omuba out be ye de e do musi campo shemu no. This was the only thing that they were hoping for. Onu onka so CEO appointment. Obu okra onka say mani ejuma wo office. Your party way. It is a to me, and yanning at once. We know this is 2025 recruitment. I need this year. So the 2026 recruitment also be there. So I hope that in some way, Abano, knowing the president that I know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I know he will act. I know that he will call those who are in charge of these things, and make sure say on better to year so that 2026 recruitment, our people will benefit massively. And no idea here.
But even apart from the recruitment, that complaint. Yeah, I think was it on Monday or so. Now NDC Nibitia. He complained of the fact say, oh, only transport minister, only from the same constituency, only need to say, and even cry, Papa ni man who position crashy womrano, or no cry friend who cash one funny CV, cranny at the ademna or the CV coye, till now, Papa ni and Yama clearance in the end to me fight Juma, all the sectors that are between as a transport minister, they are people employing Crawford, but. And so the NDC members will continue to cry. In the Adenta constituency, for example, baby a free ban. How many people in Enya almost on we NDC form also Enya Kwine, a military soldier, and police and how many people?
Say an American, even we said Friday or Thursday, Tuesday, I said Dunkitia was in our constituency. Only a Bekasai. And our MP also spoke about it. It drew the attention of the General Secretary to the fact saying, pressure a ban is who on the office, or who say any easy. But as an MP Numpokrano, because he's not a sector minister to that, the influence of making sure Sobenya to meet the demands of the constituents.
The sector minister went Tiana.
Sector minister, the truth of the matter is that in Amakano, so yes, 5,000 a year, economy bet me support it as of now. A budget bet support it as of now. Then you're making sure that at least you to me, Amma, if anything, a slot will be aqua constituencies. Into me, Adenta, for instance, say, you to me pushing go for bra, mean to me blame you be a Adenta. What's the mechanism say? I know say the MP is pushing very hard or trying the best, he's pulling all the strings or so pulling. But say Bani say when to me and Yanko for do and for more shame. I can't blame him because a problem at that hole, which we have to look at as a political party. In short, Mecca say 2026 recruitment, that is where our focus should be now. Already disqualifying for that. Inti President Mahama should intervene. Exams not cry people have raised a lot of issues. For online exams, I know. In our school, we've written online exams. In the university level, when you write an online exams, right after the exam, your results is displayed. A simple way. So if the person, after writing, is disqualified, the person should know that I'm disqualified.
But it is also feeding to the afenyo marking air can. So some of the questions, for example, are the AI so-called generated, you know. It's just girl be or ordinary attack or say your friend BB sender or say obi no he apply to your friend saying prisons.
Okay.
Now the first question was, what was the name of the first war that happened in China?
No, you see, for the questions in the air, me personally, I don't have an issue with the questions. The entire makers are any new. I was say, yeah, Timmy, bring it down the number. A competitive. I was say, Timmy, bring it down the number. These are questions near the said then crana. You won't conform a passing. What you see? Go for how many mad your maiden or mobile pass.
If you are quite yes, maybe you will choose to be an affirm.
Thank you, but it doesn't matter. So you're smart and want to mean an answer. What did they make us say? Into knows any panel throw ya displaying results heading Emmanuel. But won't mean I say you don't even give me my script back. So how would I even know say me pass it?
Pass it.
Only for you to come and just tell me say what fail. Now essence ben you try. Ubetwe we submit results. Now you better say what failure results.
Results.
It's absurd. Inti dia I was say ye say next time no nipa no throw we money who the result and yes sir you better say we be say okay you are manipulating the system until now person me who me results. So manipulating system now. Then what are you hiding?
Yes, just say obedient crowd say you are qualified. Now within 3 hours or check bioma disqualified.
What be that? And people your uncle phone say you are disqualified. And
training as man qualified.
The man qualified. And me minimum confirm no more around that me push your boa mo say yes all these people every now and then they are with me or mo dey on phone say chem. And no I could be by catch me say. Now that for be a check here near disqualified. Or some so check bioma e qualified. And then course na say nipa ni year e move from disqualified to qualified. Say a system issue also there. Then you have to make sure say it is solved. Is someone trying to pile numbers for them to go through the medicals because there's some huge amount of money that can be made from that sector because you pay 1,000, 3,006.
Yes.
So if you are taking let's say 120,000 there, grandpa, multiply by that amount. Inti say you better adina mana fair. Then making sure say certain percentage goes to our party. Inti media all no system no let's relook at it because for a very long time since you buy power, I think that this is the biggest issue. A lot of people, including our party folks, are agitated about. We've had a very smooth run in terms of administration. There has not been any scandal here. But this particular issue, to be sincere, MY as a political party, especially when our own people are complaining about it, then we should go back to the system of the MPP, where you wouldn't hear of it. The only thing they do is that they give their slot directly to the constituencies. They bring the people and then they go. The only thing you hear is that they are passing out. Then we should go to that system. When you go to that system, and the Obia Crown continue once and where did it? But Uko Yeni say, no one can solve party from so you move from media. It's bad.
Ebushia enti mamenya calculation ne kakra bi emma wo calculation no enie wohwe anipa hodo a eko akwakwa medicals ne sese a yemfa say the least person no ebetua 1,200.
Okay, yemfa say
yes 1,200 no 105,000 omna kwakwa Ebema yen 126 million Ghana cedis.
You see?
We share forms are according to Muntaka omo toy no about 500,000 500,000 people in a toy. Ebema 125 million cedis. Uka ni mi enu nyina bu ma be 251 million. Ene yetu nya wem. Now the minister no maya ti ase se enkrofo a wo mu ebetumi pass out no. Anase ombeko medicals ebetumi afa omo 5,000. Nipa 5,000. And it was ye found out of this 1 a year become. And to see him send nipa 5,000 a year before. Why are we passing people 10 times the number a year before?
So I think that said your work can make us say I think the NDC should just adopt the MPP style. I tell you, the style where you wouldn't hear of anything. They because they say, you know, say we want to look good in the eyes of the public. Until you be able to be apply. To be sincere, you won't go for MPP for or mania that slot. Then yourself sometimes cry, even surprised. A bit to a triaka and they've gotten it. Until say, share calculation or ESCCIA. A lot of people are also complaining, say, Sika. That ministry, no, and make you from this particular recruitment, it is too much. Is it going to give is it giving the government a good name or a bad name? Yes, MPP time we had issues with the fact say now opinion to the public, but I don't think the MPP has so much issue with recruitment. It was so smooth for them. Bring your people from the constituencies, we give them the slot, they get in, we are good to go. Getting to elections, no man should I lobby, they just release something into the public, you apply here and there, they'll still pick their people, and you are good to go. But say yeah NDC4, yeah I say you in a way say Ghana phone you who's bet me apply and so be bet me buy into the system there. Then we should also look at how to do it. One, for our people to benefit. Two, is there a way that we can refund? We become medical now for now. Is there a way that we can do a refund? And now say forms you know you bet me subsidizing about 50 Ghana cedis. But you're going to say, you bet me did about form to 50 Ghana cedis.
Because minister can say after the medicals, you know, backlog never coverage, and after the 5,000 backlog never coverage, you know, they will hold on to that backlog.
Yes.
And in 2026 recruitment year, you know,
yes,
they would have to bring
that pool. Yes,
they have to bring those people. But however, the minister is also with the view say, police, ya baby police be a momoso ni nam system no boa police for no. So and ya fa ebi ewo your friends fire service and prisons. Some crofo we nyina in the next recruitment, you know, because of money science institutions we are no, they will also have to draw from those people and make them part of the service officially. So I'm asking the question: is it to say, sir, in the next year? Recruitment, you know, but me have more than 20,000 and 30,000, and mubet me have maybe 100,000 because the numbers now was say a big police, the baby police, baby fire service, and a baby your friends say prisons, you know. Some for the more compared to say who fast 5,000 where we are out of the 150,000. 105,000 you have 100,000 backlog awaiting you.
So you see, yesterday I said it on another platform. Say, as and now, no, what the government is trying to do, what the NDC government is doing, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is that it's put the economy on a very good footing. Gradually move out of the IMF. So that with a good economy and we being out of the IMF now the net will be open to bring in a lot of people. But they make a matter So now 5,000 now a year fan. It is as a result of one, the MPP left us with an IMF program, which we have to go by the conditionalities of that program. Two, the state of our economy as a now, no, if Ufan Kofonana say it also brings what you call demonstrations here and there. What you see, and don't mean for be a juma, bra, unim say, we economy and I say, coffers, no, and to mean take care of them as we speak. You all know where the indicators were when the NDC came to power. CD against the dollar actually galloping, inflation galloping, prices of fuel and all those things were high. The cost of living was very high. Now, the government is trying to bring all those things in a very good shape, which you all know what the indicators are showing as we speak. I hope that by 2026 recruitment the fact say that medical can will have that strength as a country. Our coffers will have that strength to be able to bring the double of what we're taking now. We may not be able to take the 100,000 that will be left. No. But if we are able to do things well, we can take 10,000, we can take 15,000. But it should be, our people should be in the known. If you are taking 10,000 people, about 70% of the slot should go to the party people, the grassroots people. I'm very confident that the next recruitment will do the double of the number. But if you do double of the number, 70% should go to the grassroots, and then 30% should go to the general public. When you do it like that, fine, other people will come. Yes, people will say it, but you cannot maintain your party. You cannot keep a party in shape without giving your people the opportunity. I'm confident that we can do double of the number. We can't take all the 100,000, but at least 10,000 will be good.
Answer na yemre beso ama maja omo akono there say exercise be am pese me no we no pay wo hwe mu ministers ahodo abeya yesi enche bia na reshuffle eba why na usu say anka reshuffle na nko say ebetume ka no minister ben. And as you say, Anka quickly, no, a bit between me, I can.
Well, where I stand, to be sincere with you, if only the general public in the Kasa, Minister Ebia Obekasa 1 yard, might be because that minister is quiet. And the fact that someone is quiet doesn't mean that the person is not working. Omo ade bi omo lamlight ni ma de bi omo ye media engagement na de ade no some ministers are very good at PR. Bibi ka kra obeye no obey use PR obey spinning here and there into wetting and can. Some too they are quietly there and they are working. They are making sure that things are ongoing. So for now only
those are empty or kind things are working, so you see the job of their hands on the ground.
Yes, and see, so far I don't think that there's any sector of the economy that will perform badly. There's no sector of the economy perform badly. So it means that the ministers are working. But the president, in his own knowledge, would want to probably reassign or maybe reshuffle for a certain reason. Sometimes, reshuffle is not because Obi and to me and BBA, but probably maybe the president will think that I need someone who is more of an expert or who to do something particular for me in a certain sector. So probably you can reshuffle someone and give the person a new role, or the person will also go and sit somewhere and focus on something else. But that one lies in the hands of the president. But so far, ministers I think they've done about because about 80% there. All the ministers have done well. Yes, just we had few of them. I think there's Sam George, 1 or 2 B, but I think as time went on, he was able to pick up things.
The education where you sit, as a teacher has been so good for your moon.
Yes, you see, Nina no.
A business of my Moka.
You see, Sassam Diana or Moka. Na a idea a hammock. You see, sometimes in Yabutre, teachers almost see in Triamocano. It's the problem that we inherited. they were pushed into the system by Akufo-Addo when he realized that getting to 24 elections, he realized he was going to lose. And also Sam Kofugu, yes, they are working. We accept that fact. Inti Omoba Yeba Power no, they started demonstrating. But don't forget that we have to, even some of them were put into the system without following the due process. Inti Ubekaya, Yeba no, ye stop pay some of them. Some of them, the letters were even recalled. And we went through the process and everything. Inti Omwa say na Omu demonstrating. The finance minister, Enya, ama clearance. Say a bit me three amuka. Enya only teachers, nurses so na amuka home. Inti na me no ka say, Omanya clearance in three amuka. What did they make an say? Inti we have for some time now, until Munkambium. Because the clearance have been issued and very soon they'll be paid. Inti honum no de idea ye fanto nchen. But the education sector as a whole, no, I think it's how now. Why are they?
Okay.
Because the education sector and very broad, very broad. And so far, me whom be a make I say big problem. Yeah, I think she has done so well. Textbooks, make I say secondary schools in particular, free SHS. You know, before we left power, before we came into power, no, na. Nkolano ebi da bonten ebi de garibon gum no mwedi what I say prospectus uju prospectus Akufo-Addo time obi a okwa secondary school oji ne prospectus 7,000 8,000 nso ene sa na man yeso ate unti sta kolebia kusu aka say de garibon gum na onye duane ni free SHS ene obi anye na duane di kama mu ka say ye ba ye betwem ene ya hye kina even added private schools to it. Our pilot program no shall see. Uba dental school boy no Messi Islamic secondary school. Me part of the school near private school and then parts of the schools are here the pilot program to enroll private schools into free SHS. In the education sector no so why are there. Even though people may have their challenges with him, but it all no make us why are there. There also yes see any backlog of other teachers now move here yen for juma. On making sure at least no wetin pushy say the bear give betimi afa bia den aba and opportunity no bounce no ye recruitment on making sure say obi anko jisika will be in chain and for be anya there because the moment I will be yes no yen kofo ni bimpo a ye ni omu ye adwuma as teachers e dey omu ye presidential coalition agent teachers forum alone provided about close to 1,000 teachers I dey a presidential coalition agent and all these people some of them are yet to enter the system. Some of them are even yet to receive promotions. All these are things we have to look at as a political party. Into no Mekata Haruna should focus on that. But in all, no, why are there?
Okay. My man now was say no pay, but quickly was news story be about the boom from the Ministry of Health. My man kind enfama ona fe yen to me and sorry so. The press release say Ministry of Health suspend principal over unapproved admission and unauthorized program. One, the Ministry of Health has suspended the principal of the College of Nursing in Kranchina, Mr. Frederick Anaba, with immediate effect pending a comprehensive administrative investigation into the alleged over-admission of students and unauthorized introduction of new academic program. The decision followed a query issued by the ministry on the 19th of February 2026 concerning the 2025-2026 admission into the institution. After reviewing the response submitted by the principal, the ministry determined that a full investigation is necessary to establish facts surrounding the matter. In the interim, Mr. Anaba has been directed to hand over the administrative and management of the college to the acting vice principal to ensure the smooth running of the institution. The Ministry of Health will remain committed to upholding strict compliance and admission quotas to approved academic programs across all health training institutions. A further update will be provided upon the completion of the investigation, where signed Isaac Ofeban, Public Relation Officer, the Ministry of Health, on the 12th of March 2026.